Pay attention now, my child. I have set something significant in motion just for you. This is not simply a hopeful thought. It is a definite sign, a specific outcome coming directly from me. Circumstances are changing around you, and this particular shift is intended precisely for you. It bears your mark upon it. This coming week holds a pivotal point. A quiet movement will begin. An inner knowing will be heard. What you have been waiting for will finally become evident. And when it does, you will understand it was not random. It was a moment I planned specifically for the path of your life. I am letting you know this ahead of time. You are receiving this message not by accident, but because I guided you here. Nothing happens without purpose in my presence. If you are hearing these words now, my precious child, it is because I am preparing you to recognize what is approaching. And what is coming will feel like a sudden sense of my favor resting upon you, a clear inner understanding, and a quickening within your spirit. You may not fully grasp how it will manifest. Its outward form may differ from what you imagined, yet inwardly you will recognize it as the response to your silent petitions. This coming week, I am bringing together your steadfastness and my perfect timing. Only you will truly perceive its depth. Others may not see it, but you will, because you have been watchful, sensing its nearness, even through your silent struggles. I am telling you this not to stir excitement, but to help you be ready. This coming week will be distinct from every other day. It holds a unique energy from me. It is a time I have appointed. Do not treat this day lightly. Do not regard it as simply another part of the weekend. Something important is on its way, and it is specifically meant for you, my child. A truth that illuminates your path, a clarity that settles your questions, a moment that not only comforts, but also stirs you toward action. You have been navigating uncertainty, my beloved child. But this coming week brings a true light, not a false one, but genuine understanding from me. The kind that makes your period of waiting worthwhile. I am orchestrating things for you to receive. What happens this coming week will alter your present situation and also how you view your life's direction. You will see how I was guiding everything, using every pause, every unexpected turn, every quiet time as part of my larger design. That opportunity you missed, that relationship that ended, that challenging period you endured, it was all leading you to this next step. While others are caught up in the world's distractions, you have been quietly learning to listen and discern. Now that skill will serve you well. This week is more than just a calendar day. It is an opening. You are not merely receiving something. You are being invited into a new experience. A time when your inner readiness aligns with the truth I am revealing. All I ask is that you remain receptive, my child. Do not let past disappointments close your heart. Do not let the waiting diminish your trust. My timing has not been a denial. It has been a deliberate plan. Listen carefully to all I am sharing with you. What you seek will come not by forceful effort, but by quiet awareness. My blessing will not require explanation. Your inner self will recognize it before your thinking mind fully processes it. My cherished child, be ready for what this week holds, for it will not be just another week for you. It carries a special presence from me, something I have planned to manifest in your life in a way that might initially seem unexpected, but is precisely right for what lies ahead. It might feel like receiving a message whose full meaning you only grasp later. It could be a simple word spoken, a thought that comes to your awareness during your day, or a sudden feeling of peace when you've been feeling unsure. However it appears, it will not be loud or attention-seeking. It will arrive gently, yet with profound meaning. If you are too distracted or weighed down by discouragement, you might not perceive it. I am telling you this now because I communicate with those who are attentive, my beloved one, those who have remained faithful even when no one else observed. Have you prepared your inner self to perceive what your physical senses might miss? Right now, you are in a space between what has been and what is arriving. It can feel unsettling, as though your prayers are suspended, not yet answered or clear. Do you sense it? A quiet pressure around you, as if something is waiting for the right moment to unfold. That moment is coming. That time you have been quietly nurturing through prayer and faithfulness is about to become visible. It comes not from striving noisily, but from quiet faithfulness, not from earning it, but from enduring. This moment arises from what was cultivated unseen. You may not have known I was observing your faithfulness, but I was. I took careful note. Understand this. I do not act for those who are passive. I act for those who persevere. What if this feeling of discomfort is not a consequence, but a positioning? When I act in ways that surprise, I do not delay. I enter. That is what this will feel like. A sacred interruption, a moment that cannot be explained by human logic, but perfectly aligns with your inner being. That is how you will recognize it is from me. It will not make rational sense, but it will bring peace to your heart. The feeling will not be unease, it will be a sense of deep rightness. The moment will not require external validation, it will carry its own inherent truth. You will sense it within you before you can articulate it. Perhaps the moment intended for you is about to arrive. A special movement has been circling your life's path, and this coming week is when it will connect. My child, do not see this as merely a single occurrence, but rather as the beginning of a rapid unfolding. From this point forward, things will accelerate. Conversations will unexpectedly align. Messages may arrive unexpectedly from individuals you have not connected with for a long while. These are not chance occurrences. Opportunities will appear where challenges once stood. What if this holds true for you, and your time of fulfillment is drawing close? I am not simply clearing the way. I am inviting you to fully participate. So if you have felt inner tension, pressure, or a sense of unease in your thoughts, feelings, or spirit, it is because your spirit already perceives what is approaching. That discomfort is the stirring before a significant release. It is your inner sensing of my nearness. Do not mistake it for weariness. It is a signal. Can you feel the atmosphere shifting around you? That is because the blessing is not just on its way. It is arriving. It is very near now. Like the feeling in the air just before a thunderstorm breaks after the wind changes direction. That is the kind of transition you are experiencing. Are you ready to step through that open passage? Know this, my beloved, you are seen. Your arrival at this specific point in time was by my design. You might find things falling into place now, feeling natural and unforced. Don't think this is mere chance, my child. This is the result of my purpose for you coming to pass. This comes from the quiet trust you've shown me over time. The way forward that is opening will not ask for your arguments or your qualifications. It will simply recognize my sign upon you, my precious one. What makes this possible is your closeness to me in spirit. Not your effort or what others see, but your heart being joined with mine. Ready yourself inside, my beloved child. Don't just see this as another day. Let your spirit acknowledge its importance. Quiet yourself. Pay attention, because what lies ahead is set apart. It may arrive quickly, and it is meant just for you. When it touches your life, you will understand clearly, my cherished one. This period isn't just about things changing. It's about receiving assurance. When it comes, it will feel like my touch, confirming you are exactly where you should be right now. Right now, outwardly, things might appear unchanged. Your daily habits, the people around you, the places you know, they seem the same. But for you, my child, the feeling around you is shifting deeply. Below the surface of the usual, something sacred is present, an unseen power, a flow of my nearness woven into your everyday moments. Can you feel it beginning? If your spirit stays open, you will sense its gentle movement inside you. If your heart is brave enough to look for what you don't expect, you will start to see it. And if you keep trusting, even just a little, you will welcome it in. That is the important part. Not trying to force things or rush about, but staying open to me in your spirit. Is it possible that what you have been waiting for is already close by, just waiting for you to become aware of it? This particular time is more than just a day on the calendar. It is a sacred meeting I have arranged, hidden from plain sight. It is a gentle call for your spirit to come into step with something only I could bring about. Think about this. How often do big turning points in life start on a day that seemed completely normal? What if this period is that kind of turning point for you? Not meant to start something big for everyone, but to bring a breakthrough meant just for your inner being. This is why I tell you, my precious one, take your time. See this period as holy ground. Don't just pass through it without thought. Move as if I have left signs for you to find. Pay attention to what catches your notice. Is there something someone says more than once? A part of my word that stays with you, a chance you didn't expect that makes your spirit feel drawn? Be aware. One gentle nudge from me can change your whole path ahead. You don't need a big show. You need to be sensitive to my quiet voice. One understanding from me, one connection I guide, one word of assurance from above. That is enough to change the direction of your life. For many who feel this, that change is near. It is not far off. It is showing itself to you right now. Let your trust guide you through this period. Don't look for things you've seen before, because what is coming is unlike anything in your history. There is no past example for it. It is not something reused. It hasn't been given to anyone else before you. It is planned just for your journey, your trust, your personal story. That is why you must not compare your path with anyone else's. Comparing will make things unclear for you. You might look around and see others not paying attention, or celebrating other things, or simply not knowing. Don't let that bother you, my child. This time is for you. Welcome it. Can you feel how this is meant just for you, how personal it is? All that has been held back is now being put right. All that was turned aside is being guided back by my perfect knowing. This time is not only about the direction you are heading, it is also about the person you are growing into as you walk beside me. In this period, you will sense the first touch of the person I have always known you are meant to be. The one who is brave, the one who is complete, the one I brought into being. Your inner change will start with this gentle, holy spark. You may not perceive its full form just yet, but you will sense its presence, and this transformation will unfold within you, extending its influence outward. The unexpected good I am getting ready for you is not by chance. It is planned, deliberate, happening at the exact right time. It might come softly, like a quiet thought during prayer or a calm certainty within you. But don't think its effect is small. That quiet moment will reach into parts of your life that have felt empty or left behind. This unexpected good will not make a loud announcement. It won't ask for attention, but its gentle coming will hold great power. The simple way it arrives does not make it unimportant. It makes it holy. What has been stopped will suddenly go ahead. What felt closed off will be opened wide. And here is the simple truth, my beloved one. This is how I show you I was always here. that I was working things out even when you heard nothing, that I saw your trust, your sadness, your dedication while you waited. This isn't a reward for your actions. It is my promise being brought to completion. Can you sense things settling beneath your feet? Do you feel a stronger desire, a holy drawing inside you? That is not just in your mind. That is you coming into step with me. You might not yet see what this time is showing you, but you are already feeling it. The way your hopes have become clearer, the way your emotions have changed like shifting currents, the way you have felt both unsure and eager without knowing why. This is your spirit adjusting. This is your inner sense pointing you toward where I am leading. It is your soul responding to something your thinking mind doesn't fully understand yet. That inner knowing you can't explain. That is my gentle call, drawing you nearer. What if your feeling of being unsettled is not confusion, but me getting you ready? Don't just think these recent changes inside you are simple feelings moving around. They are signs, pointers, holy signals of a deeper work I am doing within you. Everything is coming into balance, not just in the world you see, but in the unseen, spiritual place. Your talking with me has started things moving. Your trust has brought my focus. Your willingness to be open has made a space for me to act next. And my beloved child, that action begins right now. Are you ready to sense what you cannot see? Are you willing to pause long enough to hear my soft voice through the busyness? Are you ready to understand that my most powerful times with you often come not with a big show, but in simple nearness? Because this time coming may not feel dramatic, but it holds deep meaning for your journey. When you sense this, you will know my presence has come close to the earth, and you were the one I was focused on. Now here is something that might surprise you, my child. This unexpected favor on this day isn't just about what you gain outwardly. It is about the person who emerges from within you when it happens. The true marvel is not the blessing itself, but the person you become, stirred to life as I openly affirm you. You will carry yourself not with arrogance, but with a quiet certainty that comes from being connected to me. You will move differently, not seeking attention, but from being aligned with my will. A deep, calm assurance will settle into your way of being. This happens when you realize I have not only heard your heart's cry, but I have answered you. This isn't happening because you've suddenly become perfect, my precious child. It's because you stayed faithful to the way I set out for you. My actions aren't because you have done everything without error. They are because you pressed on even when giving up seemed the only choice. Your belief in me wasn't always easy to see, but it endured. Could it be that the quiet steps you took, unnoticed by others, are now being recognized? This is what makes the time ahead so significant. It isn't random. It is tied to our relationship. I am not honoring noise, but acknowledging your inner strength. You aren't behind schedule, my beloved child. You haven't missed your moment. I see you. What if the stillness wasn't a setback, but a protection? That the long period of waiting wasn't a denial, but my careful arrangement? If what you asked for had arrived too soon, would you have known how to handle it? Had it arrived without challenge, would you have held it in such regard? Now, you have been made stronger inside. Your perspective has sharpened. Your inner self has grown larger. You are now truly prepared. That is why now, not before, is the right moment. This day isn't just filled with my closeness. It is set apart for a special reason. I am directing specific insight and wisdom towards you alone. But only those who pay close attention will notice it, my cherished child. Are you listening closely? Can you quiet your mind enough to hear what doesn't arrive with noise? What if my guidance arrives not in a storm, but in a quiet sound? This isn't about presenting a grand display. It is about being open to receive. You will start to sense shifts within you before circumstances around you begin to alter. You will feel an inner urge to be brave, to voice what you've kept hidden, to release heavy weights, and to confront what once made you afraid. Why? Because transformation starts inside you, not because of what happens outside. You will not require affirmation or permission from others. What I settle within you today will carry its own power. You won't need others to approve you because you will know my reality deep within. You will stop chasing things that weren't for you. What is intended for you will find its way to you, my beloved. So too will your quiet readiness lead to outward capability. That is the new way you will move. Not trying to grasp things, but open to accept. Not drifting aimlessly, but walking with clear purpose. That is what this day will initiate. Not just a passing event, but something profound inside you. Let go of needing to understand every detail, my child. This isn't a puzzle for your mind to solve. It is a sacred process for you to trust. Stop trying to manage every step. You aren't managing a task. You are part of the greater pattern I am revealing. This is my sacred activity taking place. And your part is to accept, to act, and to be joyful. When something originates with me, it flows simply. When it is blessed by me, it fits into place. When it comes from heaven, you don't need to wrestle with it. It just comes to be. This moment is exactly that. My hidden design becoming clear. This is your sign that it is safe to trust once more, to hope for good things again, to stand up again. The difficulties you've faced haven't diminished you. They have strengthened your inner core. The ways that seemed blocked weren't my refusal. They were moments of stillness held within my care. The marks left on your inner self aren't proof you fell short. They show you have triumphed. They are making you ready for what is to come, my cherished child. Because what follows isn't just for your comfort, it is linked to your calling. It will extend outward. It will reach those near you, influence how you affect the world, and form what you leave behind. This day isn't ordinary. It is a specific point I have marked out on your journey. That sense of stirring within you isn't accidental. That is my spirit softly leading your inner being. So do not ignore the small prompts, my child. Pay attention to the quiet calls. When you feel pulled to pause and talk with me, do it. When you feel a sudden urge to assist someone else, don't delay. These aren't stray thoughts. They are guidance from me. And each one is a part of the greater plan I am revealing for your life. In this way, you are being led not by your logical thoughts, but by an inner awareness I settle within you. Events are unfolding swiftly according to my schedule, my beloved one, and you are a part of it now. Even if you've felt delayed, slow, or unnoticed in your progress, prepare to feel yourself moved ahead, not by your own striving, but by my strength carrying you. This isn't something you make happen yourself. It is me drawing you forward. You are about to enter a time where things that were still within you will start to stir, and what was unseen will emerge, not feeling burdensome, but feeling like my closeness. Do you sense a shift around you, my child? The gentle prompts, the inner feeling that something is growing quietly. That isn't just in your thoughts. That is you coming into step with my plan. What if the focus you are about to receive isn't to reveal your shortcomings, but to reveal the light I have put inside you? The light that has been growing quietly all this time. This brightness won't come from your hard work or trying to show your value. It will come from my power igniting within you, like a quiet light appearing in darkness, not loud, but clearly present. That is the time you are entering, A time when paths will open simply for you. A time when others will perceive more than your words. They will sense my presence accompanying you, though they may not comprehend the reason for their attraction. This isn't about presenting a performance, my precious child. This is about my presence radiating from within you. And today, this is the marked moment. The divine touch from me that indicates a complete change is near. Instead of searching for grand, obvious signs, pay attention to the quiet signals. A dream that holds meaning. A conversation that resonates deeply. A silent moment where understanding suddenly appears. These are not random occurrences, my child. They are my way of confirming things to you. This influences how others perceive you, yes, but more importantly, it changes how you see yourself. You will begin to recognize the one I have always known you to be. You will move with an inner certainty guiding you, which comes before any visible blessings. This inner sense will direct your path. So, seek me. Watch for these signs and be mindful, my child. As you greet this new day, pause and breathe, remembering the change that has taken place within you recently. Your inner self has been made ready. You are now aligned to receive from me more profoundly. Your spirit has been elevated, my beloved child, not due to outward circumstances changing, but because of an internal transformation. This is the true wonder. The shift isn't merely around you, it originates from within you. You will sense a lightness, not from the absence of challenges, but from the strengthening of your spirit. Those heavy weights that seemed stuck to you, notice how they are now simply loosening their hold. Your inner self is finding calm resilience, my child. Have you sensed it yet? This inner stillness, this confidence that doesn't need validation from others. That is the feeling of ascending with me. Right now is when things start settling into their proper order. Those periods of waiting, they were all elements. And now these elements are forming a clear pattern. What appeared random was always woven into my design. What felt delayed was never denied. What seemed hidden was being protected. Likewise, that period when you felt unnoticed wasn't empty space, my precious child. See it as a time of quiet preparation, where your true self was being established and your perception refined. The day approaching is more than just a date. It is a time of things being shown. Something you sensed within but couldn't identify is about to become clear. The haze is clearing. The structure beneath the uncertainty is revealing itself. And understand this truth, my child. You were never truly adrift. You were simply out of view, kept secure and guarded so that the refinement I was doing within you could proceed undisturbed, concealed so that when your moment arrived, it would be clear it was my work, not happenstance, not human effort, not random events. My intention was present in every hard experience you navigated. And now, this coming day marks the beginning of being seen, not by your own striving, but because the moment for you to move forward has arrived. You will not need to declare it, my beloved. You will not need to justify it. The shift will be sensed. The atmosphere around you will feel altered. Conversations will change. Your very being will carry weight. This is a quiet revealing. And grasp this important point, my child. The unforeseen good thing may not resemble the request you made. It might not come in the manner you anticipated. It could be a challenging decision, a conversation that alters everything, an abrupt conclusion, even something unsettling. But do not let that cause you to lose heart. At times, the good things I send may appear confusing at first. A good outcome might initially seem like a parting. A significant step forward can start in a time that feels disordered. Consider if the difficult emotions you currently feel are simply the wrapping around the good I have prepared for you. Perhaps what felt like me withholding was actually a turning towards my best path for you. You may not see it clearly at first, my child, but when you do, you will understand deep within your being that I was always with you. I was preparing you. You have felt it, haven't you, my cherished one? That inclination to withdraw, the quiet desire for solitude, the emotions that surface without obvious reason. That was not a shadow descending. That was your inner self coming into harmony with my design. Your spirit has been finding its place within a deep current, a rhythm that is beyond your full understanding. The core of your being already comprehends what your thinking mind is still trying to grasp. And all within you has been made ready for this coming day. What is coming will not only alter your surroundings, my child, it will restore something deeper within you. Your internal rhythm is being aligned. The natural speed I intended for you is returning. This coming day is not about rushing ahead. It is about stepping into the natural unfolding of my timing. You are not losing time. You are entering the precise moment I designed for you. This next movement is not delayed. It is timed perfectly by me. My favor does not wait for you to be without fault, my child. It does not seek permission. It simply arrives. It comes with a calm power and certainty. And this coming day it will gently enfold you, like a calm certainty that whispers, "You are precisely where you are meant to be in this moment." Have you forgotten how my realm operates? It does not respond to human schedules. It moves in harmony with my unfolding plan. And my plan for you has not faltered. Even when you felt utterly adrift, as if your footing disappeared, I always knew your precise location. What is unfolding now is my indication that things are beginning to shift, my beloved child. What felt entirely frozen is now being allowed to proceed. Paths ahead are appearing. Your inner fortitude is returning. Where you perceived no entrance, you will discover ways in. Where your inner being felt vacant, a calm joy will begin to flow. The sense of ease you have desired is already close. This coming day, you will begin to feel things stirring in areas that have seemed still for a long while. And this may not be obvious or dramatic. It could be an unforeseen conversation, a quiet prompting to take a step you previously held back from, a sudden clarity that dissolves a way of being that no longer serves you. Whatever shape it assumes, the inner certainty will be clear. You are changed. You are not the one you were before. And now, finally, the circumstances around you are beginning to reflect the transformation that occurred within you. You have been altered profoundly, my child, and what has surfaced is resilience guided by clear purpose. This is the significance of this coming day. Not a reward for merely enduring, but a movement into experiencing life completely. It is not just something received, it is also a release. You did not chase approval. You simply remained faithful, and I observed it. You were never overlooked. You were being prepared. And now, the inner obstacles are clearing. Know this, my child. The blessings you felt were out of reach are now being drawn near. Those hopes you put aside because they felt too heavy to carry are being brought back into the light. Understand, my beloved, you were not falling behind. You were being guided into position for the right time, my time. Those places within you where you ceased hoping for repair are now receiving my touch of wholeness, my precious one. Where you only felt lost before, a clear understanding is now arriving. This won't just be for you, my child. It will overflow, reaching those near you, not because you strive, but because you possess a surplus. Here's a deeper truth, my child. Before you even arrive, my beloved one, your presence is anticipated. The very reason for your being has been mentioned in places you have not yet visited. People are being prepared to support you. People who do not even know what you look like yet. This is how my ways function. I make known what I have planned for you long before it becomes visible. And this coming week, my child, marks the transition. You are moving from a state of readiness into the actual unfolding. You are not merely getting ready. You are being dispatched. Do not attempt to compel this, my beloved one. This transformation does not arise from striving. It is drawn towards you when you are aligned with my presence. Your sole focus now, my child, is to remain receptive. Anchor yourself in stillness. Maintain clarity and simplicity within your spirit. This is the way you attract the good I have specifically prepared for you. This phase of your path, my precious one, will not feel like a battle. It will feel like pieces settling into place. You will sense yourself being carried forward gently, not burdened heavily. You will observe things aligning smoothly rather than colliding awkwardly. That sensation, my child, is your sign that you are moving in harmony with me. And that forward motion begins this coming week. Therefore, prepare yourself, my child, in your inner thoughts, your emotions, your very being. Create space within. For what approaches is not announced with fanfare, my beloved one. Yet it is essential. It will not diminish your energy. It will simply require your awareness. Be prepared to perceive it. Be ready to respond to its quiet summons. Be humble enough to give it the reverence it deserves, my child. Others around you may not grasp the inner transformation you are experiencing, and that is perfectly acceptable, my precious child. They were not intended to witness what I have specifically reserved for you. This is a matter solely between us. It is sacred. This is a time uniquely set apart for you and me. There is a profound sacredness in a gift from me that you did not anticipate, my child. It does not merely alter your outward arrangements, it transforms your very being. It does not simply fill your calendar, it reshapes your inner composition. When I bring something into your life that you did not foresee, my beloved one, it is not for display. It is always for your deepening growth. The transformation within you always precedes the visible changes in your circumstances, my child. This is why this coming week holds such significance. It is not primarily about what you will gain externally. It is about what is being awakened and renewed deep inside you. My beloved child, can you feel that subtle stirring within your spirit? That quiet energy is not a sign of worry. It is the indication that something I have made ready is approaching you. You may have felt that nothing was occurring during periods of quietness, my child, but the stillness I guide you into is never without purpose. It is a season for inner fortification, building a quiet strength you cannot yet see. The outcomes of that hidden labor are now prepared to reveal themselves, my precious one. This coming week is the specific moment when that inner truth will begin to manifest clearly in your outward experience. You do not require loud signs or dramatic events to confirm its reality, my child. At times, the most profound shifts make their presence known through perfect inner peace. Therefore, be attentive in the days preceding that moment, my child. Guard the space within you. Carefully consider your thoughts. Do not allow the distractions of the world to obscure the clarity I am unfolding for you. This is not a time to compare your journey with others, my beloved one. This is a time to draw close and connect deeply with me. Bring yourself to stillness, my child. Listen with focus. For something that lasts forever is reaching out to you. It is not a message for everyone to hear. It is a sacred confirmation unfolding in the unseen spiritual reality. You will recognize it within your spirit before you perceive it in your outer world, my precious child. You will sense its nearness before you can fully define it. And when it makes itself known, my child, do not pause. Do not restrain yourself. You do not require the approval or consent of anyone else. This particular time was reserved specifically for you, my beloved one. Trust, my child, does not always manifest with outward displays or dramatic signals. At times it appears very simply. It might look like you agreeing to something you do not yet completely understand. Sometimes, trust involves moving towards a place that does not yet appear open to you, my precious one, but knowing deep within your spirit that I have already prepared the path ahead. This coming week, my child, that is the kind of faith from my presence that is calling you to step forward. Not a step taken without sight, my beloved one, but a confidence rooted in understanding. A confidence that discerns the difference between my appointed time and a simple postponement. A confidence that perceives when you have moved beyond a previous season, my child, even if the path ahead still feels unclear. There is a purpose for this transition occurring at this specific moment, and not before, my precious one. You needed to release those things that were never intended to remain with you. You needed to set aside older patterns of existence that were not capable of supporting the weight of your next stage of growth. Now you are lighter, my child, in your spirit, in your emotions, even in your very energy. And now, at last, my beloved one, you are positioned correctly to rise. This coming week is not the beginning of your path, my child. It is the outward manifestation of the rising that has already taken place in the hidden realms, in the moments of stillness, my precious one, in the nights when you clung to faith even when others did not support you, in the tears that only I witnessed. This is not a time for further preparation, my child. It is a time for recognizing that you are already completely prepared. Can you perceive it, my beloved one? That subtle movement within your spirit that whispers, I am no longer waiting to arrive. I have already entered into it. That, my child, is the stance for this season. You will recognize that this moment during this coming week originates from me, my precious one, because it will not introduce confusion. It will not awaken worry or generate unrest. It will bring you calm. It will secure you. It will feel like peace, softly affirming, we are now advancing. That is how the moments I appoint make themselves known, my child, not through alarm, but through a quiet knowing within. Even if your thoughts raise questions, my beloved one, your spirit will confirm. You will perceive it, my child, not as a burden, but as the authentic purpose I have placed within you. You will not be chasing after a favor, my precious one. The favor will come to you. It will feel as though everything is aligning perfectly. That, my child, is the quality of peace you are stepping into. Not a payment for flawlessness, but a sign of my grace because you remained steady even when understanding was challenging. For some, my beloved one, this sacred revealing will come as a sudden outpouring of feeling. A moment of clarity you did not know you required. A sacred letting go that brings tears, not from sadness, but from freedom. For others, my child, it will become apparent in forms you can perceive outwardly. Unexpected opportunities, shifts in your circumstances, my favor showing up in places that felt blocked before. For some, this period will bring hearts back together, bridging silence that has lasted a long while. For others, I am gently guiding you onto a different path, one that keeps your inner self safe. But no matter how it comes, one truth remains. You are being changed by what is happening. Inside you, a shift is occurring. Your deepest self is coming into harmony with what I am calling you to next. This exact time is right. If it had come sooner, you might not have understood. If it had been later, you might have grown weary. But now, you stand firm. You are settled. You see clearly. You are no longer just wishing. You are connected to my flow. And being connected brings things your way. You don't need to manage every detail of what is unfolding. You don't have to make it happen yourself. Just be right where you are. Quiet yourself Be receptive. Offer your readiness to let go, and I will handle everything else. This is not just a wish, it is how things work in my realm. Let this time be a holy meeting place between you and the path I am revealing for you. Don't push against it. Don't try to shape it for others to see. Just show up with who you truly are inside, ready to receive, trusting me simply. What is coming doesn't need your effort. It needs you to be open. When this arrives, you will sense my delight. Not because you were perfect, but because you stayed true. Not because you did everything right, but because you kept going quietly. My kindness finds those who stay close to me, and that is what you have been, my precious child. Right before things change greatly, there is a deep quiet. It's not the quiet of standing still. It's the quiet of moving from one state to another, like the sacred pause between moments. It's the time when I draw near to what you present before I act. This is the nature of the time ahead. The quiet you sense isn't emptiness. It's a sign that something is coming. The very air feels different, full of coming motion. The feeling around you is heavy with the promise of breaking through. Do you feel it gathering close? The change isn't just on its way, it's already all around you. Things hidden are being revealed. The flow of life is turning. And your life is about to align with the reality I have already set in place for you. You have walked through quiet times, wondering if anything was truly moving forward. But quiet doesn't mean nothing was happening.